The Turn Challenge in Brave Exvius offers you guys a plethora of strong Super Trust Master rewards for you guys to get your hands on with the Turn Challenge Steel Dummy. Let's get into it for you guys today. Thanks for spending that time here. As always, let's talk about what it is you're going to be turning these 50 Turn Challenge medals into and how you go about doing that. So first of all, just get in here, defeat the Steel Dummy in 5 turns or less. That'll get you the 50 medals. And if you need to know where you turn them in at, you hit the shop button and you go down to Exchange Shop, and there will be an Exchange Shop Turn Challenge. So let's look at the Super Trust Master rewards that we have access to, and let's talk about the ones that you guys should be getting your hands on. Now, the first one we have is Yin Yang Dual Hand, a very powerful Super Trust Master reward for you. This is going to be a very powerful and flexible one as well. So it gives you 40% attack and magic, and then it gives you 50% true dual wield attack, as well as 50% true dual wield magic. So if you guys are out there using those true dual wield mages, a lot of the true dual wield magic specifically only really comes from Super Trust Master rewards. So this is a fantastic choice for you. Yin Yang Dual Hand, get your hands on it if you need more true dual wield magic. It's one of the best ones currently on the list. Now, Beach Girls, as well as the other one, Cool Beauty, are some defensive-oriented style Super Trust Master rewards. Very good here. If you need elemental resistance stuff, you can pick them, but I don't think that these ones, unless you're specifically only lacking defensive-oriented materia for your team or certain elemental resistances for certain boss battles out there that you are approaching, these ones really shouldn't be picked out of here. I don't think there's too many other good ones. Same thing with Unquestionable Loyalty. If you guys do want a defensive sort of Trust Master reward here, the Emperor's Ring is by far, in my opinion, the one that you guys are going to be using the most often. It's an accessory. It's always been in like the top Super Trust Master rewards videos. It's very powerful. It gives you 30 flat defense and spirit. It gives you 50% fire resistant, and then it has the Bearer of Burden passive, which gives you 40% health, as well as either 30% defense or 30% spirit. That is dependent on whether you have a light shield or a heavy shield equipped. So it is a fantastic accessory. If you're looking for a defensive option, this is the one that you'll be throwing on your tanks. Anyone using a shield, insane stuff there. You'll never not have a use for the Emperor's Ring. Now, speaking of rings, a weaker-ish one to kind of pick up here is the Patroller Ring and the Magic Control Rings. These ones are okay, right? The Magic Control Ring is a pretty decent, actually, hybrid STMR in the ring slot, but it's not really going to be used that much because it doesn't have super crazy stuff like the Ravenheart. If you're looking for a hybrid ring for attack and magic hybrids, save up your OCs and just get Malphase's Ravenheart. Ignore the Magic Control Ring there for you, as well as the Patroller Ring. This used to be super insane back in the day. Now it still is pretty strong. It gives you a lot of spirit with 40% spirit and 40 flat spirit, as well as 40% magic and flat magic. It's strong, but I really think you guys should be looking at some other stuff, namely the other 3 that we have not gone over yet. Coin of Fate Edgar, Coin of Fate Sabin, as well as Winged Heart here. So let's talk about these ones. Coin of Fate Edgar, very powerful. It gives the ribbon effect here, gives 50 attack, as well as the effect of Royal Determination, which is 50% high tide. All right, so that one's okay if you're still lacking or you want a ribbon effect on your physical damage dealers that use attack. You want to have the attack because you don't want to just put like a normal ribbon on them. That way you're losing a lot of attack from the true dual wield or true double hand sort of stats that you have on those characters now. So this has the 50 flat attack, that's fine. And it has the ribbon effect on there. And then you have the Coin of Fate Sabin, which gives you 55 attack, as well as the effect of training pays off. This gives you an additional 30% HP and 60% attack if you're equipped with a fist weapon. So if you guys are constantly out there using fist weapon characters, you've probably already bought the Coin of Fate Sabin and you're watching the video right now, be like, did I do it? Did I make the right move? Yes, Coin of Fate Sabin is a fantastic Super Trust Master reward. Even if you're not putting it on someone who is using fist weapons there, it's still going to give you that 55 flat attack, and it still gives you that 30% HP. So you can put this on like a true double hand / true dual wield character build. Even if they're not using fist weapons, you'll still have a very high attack in your ring slot, and you'll get a little bit extra bulk as well. But if you are using that fist weapon, this gives you a lot of percent attack, 60%. It's going to free up your materia slots for maybe limit burst damage or killer effects, and it's just really good at the end of the day. Now, the last one we want to talk about here is Winged Heart as well. And this one can be very powerful for a couple different reasons here. So namely, it does have a lot of things all on it at the same time. Most notably, it has that ribbon effect, and then it has 4 different elements that all have 60% resistant. This is wind, lightning, ice, as well as fire. And then addition to that, it also will raise your charm resist by 50% as well. So there's some characters out there with combinations of stuff you can kind of make, especially if you have a Trust Master Award from the Dragon Quest. I think it's Dragon Quest. Is it Serena, I do believe, has like 50% charm resist on her body piece as well. And you could stack these up to make your character charm immune. You do that with like a weird tank build. It's a very niche, super strong situation where you can do that sort of thing, but I wanted to mention it because it is just that niche. Charm immunity is that niche. There's no real bosses that we know of, though, that's going to be necessary, but I did want to mention it. It is a very powerful Super Trust Master Award, and it's very good for trolling in the arena against Liliths and things of that nature. So hands down, I think the best ones for you guys, offensive-wise, Yin Yang Dual Hand. It's probably the one that a lot of players are going to pick. It's probably the one that I'm going to pick, especially if you don't have things like the Raven Heart. It's very good. It's extremely flexible. True dual-wield mages will want to use it too, because true dual-wield magic is just that rare, guys. This is one of the only sources in the game of that true dual-wield magic. The other one to think about here, and I might get this one though, is Coin of Fate Sabin. Out of all of the offensive choices that you have, those are the 2 best ones. And then if you want a defensive option, Emperor's Ring, hands down, is the best defensive option for you to be using it at all times, because materia slots, you can get different materia that can kind of maybe not as well as Cool Beauty or Unquestionable Loyalty, right, or Beach Girls. They're not going to be as good, but you can get things that can fulfill those sort of niche things. The Defense and Spirit, 50%, maybe some different resistances to different elements. You can find other materia that aren't Super Trust Master Awards, or maybe you have other materia already that can fill those roles. But just the efficiency of the Emperor's Ring in the ring slot, and the efficiency and effectiveness on Yin Yang Dual Hand, as well as the lovely dovely Coin of Fate Sabin. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully this helped you guys out in deciding what it is that you want to pick from this list. Until then, guys, come hang out on the stream. Check out the new content on YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.